difficult it was to get out of the package. This is compacted in there really, really hard, and so you almost have to like scoop it out with the back of your nail or something. It doesn't just, you know, wipe off on your finger like a chapstick would. That was my biggest complaint. When I actually get it out and put it on my lips, it feels really nice and it works just like I expected it to. I deal with kind of like chapped lips and really flaky, gross lips, so it's nice to use, just difficult to get out of the package. I probably wouldn't purchase it again, but I liked the opportunity to try it. So this was just a small little sample size. As you see, lip scrub on the back, vanilla cream flavored, in case you were wondering. But yeah, I added this on, I believe it was like $3 or something. A little more than I would want to spend, but it came to my house shipped for free and I got to try out something new, so I kind of like that about IPSY. I don't have to think a lot about the products I'm getting until I get them. So there's that. I'll set it off to the side. So now for the actual bag. As you know, IPSY comes with 5 sample or deluxe size items. I am a very fair-skinned person, blue eyes. I believe my account mostly says I want makeup and not as much skincare, but it's also very toned down makeups. I like lit products. I don't like crazy colors or anything. So saying that, let's get started. I'll start with the object I selected, and that is the OFRA highlighter. I selected this. I've been trying to get into highlighters, and this like pinky color was really nice because I don't wear blush very often. So having the pinky sparkly in the highlighter kind of makes up for the fact that I don't put blush on because I already have very red pigmented skin. So the package is very nice, very pretty. It didn't come broken or anything. It looks a little, there's like a crease, but it's not broken. Very lightweight, easy to get into. I really like this packaging. It's the Covent Garden highlighter, and I believe this is a pretty well-known shade and highlighter, and I've been using it and I like it a lot. This is definitely my go-to highlighter right now. Then again, before I got this, all I had was a drugstore one. The other thing I like is it almost seems to be a full-size product, if I'm not incorrect. It's rather large. It's gonna last quite a while. I don't know about you, but I don't put on boatloads of highlighter, so this is gonna be nice. Here, I will swatch it for you. Highlighter is definitely one of those things you have to catch the light with, but it is a gorgeous pinky shimmery shade. Honestly, I would purchase this outside of IPSY, and I might go back and look at any other shades they have in their highlighters or bronzers, after I tried it a single time, it comes off kind of orangey, but doesn't fully tint your lips. Especially because I talked earlier about how my lips are always kind of chapped and things. It doesn't go on over that. It just clumps up where your lips are not perfectly smooth. And for me, that is not really an option. That is not attractive in the slightest. It doesn't feel bad on the lips. It just, in my opinion, looks chunky and nasty on my lips in particular. So I'll swatch it for you, but I would like to say that on the lips it looks a lot different. So it's just a little tint, and it's kind of looks a little red on camera, but it's very orangey pink, and it's very sheer. But when it goes on anything cracked or chapped, it clumps up, and so for me it just leaves clumpy residue on my lips, and I am not a fan. I'm going to pass this along to somebody else or put it in my box to try again at a later date or something. I don't know. I've also never tried just like lip tinting things, so maybe that's common and I'm just uneducated about it, but I will not be going after this again. Alright, next up in the bag we have another thing I didn't really love. This is just kind of a foaming cleanser. I've used it a few times. It does foam up, it does clean, but it kind of talks about how it supplies moisture and is good in that regard. I have very normal skin. It's not dry, not oily, but this is not moisturizing in the slightest. I put this on, and after I finished cleaning, my face felt like dry and almost sticky. You know, it reminds me a lot of when I use hotel cleansers. You know, they're really cheap, drying soaps and things. That is what this does. So if you're into that, maybe if you have oily skin, this might be okay, but for me personally, it does not work great. It is a cleanser, so I am going to get my use out of it, but I will definitely not buy it again. And I have to put on plenty of lotion or even use another cleanser after I use this one, so not my favorite, not my least favorite, definitely not as bad as that lip tint that I was just talking about, but yeah. I've also been trying to avoid any type of cleanser with, you know, scents and things. I've been trying out a new skincare routine. I made another video about that the other day, but this isn't it for me. It's just a little, it's a white liquid and comes out a little squeezy top like that. But yeah, a foaming cleanser. I think I should have two more things in here. We'll talk about this one next. So this is the one thing I haven't tried. It is a translucent setting powder. The only reason I haven't tried it is because I already have two translucent setting powders open right now, and one of them is a sample size like this. So I actually prefer the sample size setting powders because then when I inevitably bottle so much because there's not a ton in here. So I have a large one that I've purchased, and I have another sample that I got from an IPSY. So I didn't end up breaking the seal on this, and I'm gonna save it for when I am out of my other one, or lose it during travel or something. I've never had unnecessarily bad setting powder, so I don't even know if I would be qualified to tell you if this is good or not. But yeah, this is the Locket setting powder, translucent. I don't know, nice little packaging, lightweight. It's a nice practical thing to receive in an IPSY, but I think, I don't know what my settings were, but I've received one too many of them in too short of a span. Alright, and finally I have a mud cream mask. So this is a purple tinted mud mask, and it just comes out of here, and you can kind of see by the residue. I've used it once. I liked it. I don't use masks all that often, but I like to do it when I want to have a self-care day, anything like that. This one worked really nice. I don't really have anything bad to say about it. It definitely came off, leaving like some nice moisture. Like it says here, help moisturize dehydrated skin. It moisturized my skin. It made me feel clean. And it was an enjoyable experience. And the packaging looks small, but I think you could definitely get 2 or 3, maybe even 4 uses out of it. Because, I mean, it's hard to tell with a squeeze bottle, but I definitely didn't use all of it. So it's one that, leave on for 10 to 15 minutes. Because I don't use mud masks very often, I probably won't repurchase this. But if I decide to get into it a little bit more, I would recommend it. It was nice. Yeah, mud mask. So yeah, I always like getting the bags. They're practical, and getting one with every subscription might be a lot, but it's nice. So altogether, I added on this little lip scrub. I received a setting powder. I chose the OFRA highlighter. I received the foaming cleanser and the mud mask, and then I also received the lip tint. I would say I really liked this bag. 3 of the 5 things I received were something I really like. One is something I will use even though it's not my favorite, and only really one was a dud. And with a package that you're getting, with only being able to pick a single product, it's nice that only one is something I dislike. And then my add-on was something that I knew what it was going to be, and I paid for it knowingly, and it was nice to try. I don't know if I'll repurchase, but it was nice to try. So thank you for coming to